Yo, what's good, man? MBS Central, MBS Uncensored, man. I'm your boy Keo. Make sure you go subscribe to the channel, man. So, before I get things started, man, I got a good friend of the show, man. A guy that I've been rocking with for a minute. He got a new music video out right now. Bumpy Bars. What's up?
What up? What's happening, Keo? What that
Yeah,
NBS like, man?
it's been a minute since you've been on here, man.
You know how it go, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga just been busy, man. But we here right now, dog. And how about that Geechi versus Hitman battle?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna get to. We're gonna give you a quick recap, really quick, on the Power Moves event that just went down, man. And we're gonna get straight to it. Before we get to Geechee and Hitman, man, what you think about the event in general overall?
Overall, I feel like everything was set to be a great event, except for the crowd that we had. I don't feel like
Oh my God.
it seemed like we had. They said that event held 1,000 people. It seemed like at least 200 of them out of that 1,000 didn't even come to watch the battle. No battle. They was in there
Mm,
like talking, conversating, hanging out in the back, probably hollering at the ladies and all this shit. It was just like they messed up like literally at least four battles out of five. The crowd messed up four battles out of five because the battlers were fighting with the crowd and arguing with them and trying to get them to shut up the whole time. And that's crazy because this event, I had like nobody getting 30 when I did my predictions. And then when you go back and watch the battles, nigga, it's like four people up there you can argue lost all three rounds. Like, I don't know that. And it's because of the crowd,
yeah,
really. A
yeah,
lot of
that's
that
that.
stuff, the crowd, it seemed like heard a lot of that shit, man. Because Big K versus Twerk should have been fired, but Big K was too busy arguing with the crowd. So we didn't get no fire Big K. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, dog. Av,
Yeah,
A
like
Ward, A Ward fighting with the crowd. Motherfucking Snake Eyes fighting with the crowd, Rex fighting with the crowd. Everybody fought with the crowd like damn near every battle, man. So I
it
don't know.
seems, it
That
seems,
threw it
it
off
seems like it seems like the person that fought with the crowd actually lost the battle.
every time. You know what I mean? Every time, the person that fought the most, and that's really what it looked like the whole time. Like you had to just rap through that shit. Sometimes you got to just rap through it and just let them catch on because the saying stuff to him. Like Big K started off like, "Man, shut the fuck up," and then we started rapping. They wasn't even saying shit when he was rapping, so they really did
one
shut the fuck up even when he was rapping. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
one thing I advise any battle rapper not to do is not cuss at the crowd because it just gets even more bad with you.
Yep, they
Um,
turn on you.
but I thought it was a good event in general. I thought the stream was pretty good. Everything ran smoothly. Everything went on time. So bags and
Everything was
bodies.
good. Everything was good except for the crowd, dog.
Yeah, that was good though. It was one of the good, smooth events from what I've seen in a while. So shout out to
Timing wise, great. Timing wise, great. We literally had a battle at 11:15 this morning.
yeah, so definitely dope for them. But let's get to it, man. Geechi God versus Hitman Holla, man. What's up, man? How you feel about this battle, man?
I like the battle, man. I really like it. I think um, it seemed only thing that threw me off about this battle was to me it seemed like Hitman Holla didn't have enough. He didn't have the same energy we usually would get out of Hitman Holla. I think it seemed like maybe running this event or something kind of like wore down on him, or you know what I mean. Like, but yeah, he didn't. I feel like maybe running that event wore him down, or maybe him wrapping his rounds too much wore him down. But he didn't have that full energy that first round versus Easy, that first round versus Calico, that first round versus Cassidy. I didn't get that energy from him. I got good rounds from him, but I didn't get that performance energy that turned up Hitman. Like I didn't get that. I felt like he was tired, winded. He was telling the crowd to calm down, so he had no voice. But he did
Yeah,
have good material. You know what I'm saying? I like his attack on Geechi wife in the second. That Asia attack was different because he like, now I got Pyrus in the building, and they said this and that. I don't know, but I like his attack. I like his approach. It just seemed like the energy didn't match it. But I think it was a good battle. I think it'll probably be better on the watch back. But at first watch, it kind of looked like Geechi had a little bit more control of that battle for the first two
Yeah,
rounds.
yeah, man. That's how I felt. Also, I literally was about to say that also. When I was watching the battle, I was like, is Hitman doing this on purpose? Because I'm not seeing the performance Hitman that we everybody knows Hitman as. I thought he was doing it on purpose, or maybe he was performing and I didn't see it. But I
Yeah,
watched the entire 3 rounds and I didn't see any type of performance at all. Which didn't take anything away from it. It was just a little different from what I saw. He was definitely was rapping though. He was rapping though.
yeah,
He did really well in this battle. As far as the battle went, man, this was a really. I didn't like their third rounds though. Geechi said, the third round was for more of a, the Geechi Gotti fans that could relate to.
yeah.
Um, I wasn't feeling Hitman's third too, but I just felt like he had more moments in the third round though. I like the
Yeah, I
way
gave
hit.
Hitman the third. Hitman did have a better third. It seemed like he had more energy towards the end of the battle than he did at the beginning.
Yeah, I like the way he addressed the he ended the third round also. I thought that was a good moment for him. But as far as the battle goes, man, this was a really close battle, man. It was close. I thought going into it, you right. Geechi did have the momentum. I had Geechi up like some people had Geechi up 2 rounds in this battle, man.
I had him up 202. I'm not gonna lie. I think because Geechee had that second round, that sin approach was fire. I like how Hitman returned the favor with the his wife, what I mean, angle in his second, but I felt like Geechee had the bigger moment in his second and a little more consistency. That engaged, nigga, you had her engaged in gunfire before she was
Oh,
engaged to you. I feel like that sealed the second right there. Like they were both good and close, but it's like that bar was like, boom, that was like
yeah. He
the
said
difference maker. You know what I'm saying?
he said, "How the fuck you got her engaged in a shootout when she ain't even engaged to you?"
That right there was I feel like that was the nigga. Everybody in the building just like whoa and shut down for a minute. Like that was the difference maker for me in the second, which made me lean with Geechee in the second. I think he had the heavier haymaker in that second. That shit was just crazy, dog. And because it was a close round,
I,
Hitman
I
second was
don't know. I
fire.
don't know how Geechee does it though, man. I don't know how No, what I was saying was I don't know how Geechee does it, but Hitman he had some good material in his first, but Geechee came out with a whole bunch of rebuttals going at Hitman though.
Because he used
I'm like,
all the
yo,
stuff that was fresh. Did you notice like the stuff that happened this week with the Whack 100 show and all that? He used all
yeah,
that in the first, so he came out with the fresh haymakers out the gate, which I think was a smart move.
yeah, man. Geechee, I think Geechee one thing that he took advantage was the angles though. He had the wild and out angle, he had the cinnamon angle, obviously the verb angle also. I thought that was dope. And I honestly felt like he landed all of those accurately, man. I think it all landed and the crowd felt it, man. Like I felt it too. I definitely could relate to it, man.
Yeah,
Um, First round, man, I am giving it to Geechee. Geechee
I think
started
that was
off
the
the
clearest round.
second round. Man, I might have to give that to Geechee also, man. Second round, I might have to give it to Geechee also. Hitman, it was just that I kind of felt like he was so behind in especially in the first round where Hitman he needed to fight back and I felt like it wasn't enough to overcome. Like he made it close, but it was just like I just had Geechee a little bit more in that battle. And then the third round, obviously it was more the I leaned more towards Hitman Hall in the battle though.
Mm. In the third
But
or the battle.
The third round I gave it to Hitman Hollow, but as far as the battle goes, I'm going with Geechi Gotti 2-1 in this battle though.
Yeah, I got Geechi 2-1. I see people saying "Hey Mahala" second and third, and I can see that. I can see you arguing that. Like that's a legit argument. I just don't. I don't lean that way. I lean.
I think
I think Geechee had more control. He had the heavier material, and I felt like he was more comfortable up there. You know what I'm saying? Like he was just more in his bag in his zone. It just seemed more like Geechee Gotti was in control more of that battle than Hitman Holloway. It's not Hitman Holloway was fighting to
but
keep up with Geechee a little bit, and then he kind of caught up with him mid second into going to the third. But it took him a minute to get going and catch up to Geechee, and Geechee came out the gate. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
um at the MBS polls right now, they got Hitman Hollow 56-44. That's considered a debatable battle though, man.
They
That's
got Hitman.
actually
How many votes on that poll?
there's right now around 417 people voted.
Damn. So a lot of people got Hitman Holler winning, huh?
I seen the other couple people's polls, Valda Flies, Easies, T Tops. That they got Hitman in the lead in that one.
And
So
all those different polls, Hitman winning.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe people's gonna say, "Hey, Hitman's a bigger name. He has a bigger following and all that." But at the end of the day, man, it was really good by both of them. I was definitely wrong about it because I've always been critical about Hitman All Battles, where I always say that he don't ever win his battles.
Mm-hmm.
This is was one of them ones, especially on a big stage like this. Hitman did his thing, and just think about it, man. Hitman, he didn't really use a remix.
Nah,
He didn't use his brother as a prop.
he
He
couldn't because they
didn't
couldn't be on stage.
he didn't even use the him as a performer as we know him as. Um, he
What
didn't
bar
use the
stood out to you from Hitman Holler? Like here, we talking about the engaged bar, and we talking about because I Hitman Holler. I like the one when he said when he was talking
the
about his girl was messing with the cedar block Pyru. He was like, how
oh
he said how you see your girl doing this? What did he say? Something. He was like, but you don't see the red flags. That was a fire bar for
oh
Hitman Holler. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? What stood out to you for Hitman Holler?
the ops ignoring the red flag. I like the made in
Yeah.
China bar.
Which
Made in
one?
China, the made in China bar.
Oh, how'd it
Yeah.
go? Yeah, I know what you're talking about too. Okay.
He did kind of use. He did kind of use Geechi's secret weapon to benefit him from that. Saying, "Oh yeah, use a bitch," and he kept on repeating it. So
Yeah.
I don't know how many points I can give him to that because it wasn't it was creative, but it wasn't that creative because that's something Geechi would do, and Geechi didn't use that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
like
It's a good battle though, man. Like I feel like you can go back and watch it, and you might get a
I
different
like
feeling out of it or something. But I think it's a good battle. I think the
I
main event stood up to what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, just a couple of Hitman bars. I like the way he ended the third when he said it was 4 against 1. My bitch went and got a switch you hid behind a tree.
Yeah, that was
Uh,
fire,
he said, Jay Black, you Steve Harvey, you gave the award to the wrong bitch. Everybody
man.
knows about what happened to the Miss America one.
Yeah,
Some Geechies that people left out. The first time I felt a little safe, I was on the
I was in
I
the
was
lick,
yeah, that
in
was
the house
dope.
lick. That was fire.
Yeah, man. So that was dope though. It was definitely good for it. Really quick though, man. Did this battle live up to the hype and the expectations for you?
Yeah, I think it did. I mean, I think the only thing that was missing for me was Hitman's the energy that I usually give him Hitman. I expected more of
Mm,
that. Like, I feel like he was kind of like down with energy, like he was wore down. Like it seemed like either he rapped his rounds too much to where he lost his voice when he got up there because he kept rapping them, or that event wore him down running that motherfucker before he got there. But something was off about Hitman's energy, which I think is what made me kind of like lean more with Geechi because it seemed like Geechi's energy was on 10. He had crowd control out the gate. And I just think he had more control of that battle. It seemed like he wasn't fighting; he was comfortable up there the whole time. And Hitman was fighting to get the crowd back with him and get it going. So I think it lived up to the hype. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people expected like for it to be a power moves, bags and bodies, Hitman holler people there. Like they thought what I mean like Hitman holler should have the advantage, but Geechee came in there with his people and did his thing, and it didn't look like no it
One
looked like the
sided.
wash either way. It looked like about one side. Like it looked like what I'm saying. It was kind of even in that motherfucker. So
Now,
I think the battle lived up.
yeah, it did lived up. Definitely replay value. Definitely gonna get to 1 million, probably more. Um, is this battle of the year to you?
Of the year, no way, no. I can't do that battle of the year because um, Real Sick versus Rum Nitty went down this year, which was fire. Um, we also got what was the other
Obviously,
battle?
Lux and
Chef.
Nitty.
Oh, Lux and Nitty. I said what did I say? I said yeah, I said the wrong battle. I meant Lux and Nitty went down this year. And also like Chef Trez versus
Av.
Av. Was that the one?
Yeah.
'Cause that was a good back and forth. Yeah, Chef Trez versus Av. Pretty good battle. I like that battle this year. So yeah, man, I don't think it surpassed Battle of the Year. No, I don't think it did that. No,
Is it top at least top 10 to you?
I'll give it top 10 for sure. It could even hit. Nah, could he hit top 5? I got to go through the battles again all this year, but
I think this could potentially contend for battle of the year, because the reason why is it lived up to the hype, it lived up to the expectations. The promo was crazy, and it was good material for both of these guys. Outside, the energy of Hitman, like you said, you may question the third round, but it definitely had good replay value, man. And and it had the culture talking about it right now. So this was
nothing is over Lux. I don't think nothing's gonna beat Lux versus Nitty.
that'll be interesting though.
They still debating that right now. You feel me?
All right, man. So let's move on over to the next battle, man. New Jersey Twerk versus Big K. Um, I had this at 30, man.
Oh, it was definitely a 30. That the big Twerk won this battle clear. Like he fucked the dog up. But I will say the crowd didn't help the dog. The dog probably had better material than he rapped, but it wasn't being perceived as that because of him arguing with the crowd and how he was trying to just get through it to get it done. So it didn't seem like it was like fire material throughout the whole time for Big K. Like he got better as the night went on for his rounds. Like, but he started off shaky and fighting until to end. Like third round was his best round, cleanest round as far as crowd interaction and him getting through it clean and shit like that. So I just feel like Twerk controlled that battle. He went first and he had control. He made everybody shut up before he started rapping. Once he started rapping, he kept control of everybody throughout the whole battle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was the slick words that Twerk was saying. Like I got it written down in the other room, but Twerk was just on a different level. To me, right now, I don't care what nobody say. You can go through every battler in the world right now. I think Twerk is the best battler in the world at this current moment.
What?
I don't think
Damn.
nobody's fucking with Twerk right now in that type of bag, dog. He just it's too slick. The one liners, the back to backs, the haymakers. Did you hear that nigga strapped in? That nigga said, "Nigga, you close your eyes and hit something, nigga." I shot a nigga. He hit nigga. What the nigga say? I shot a nigga when he hit the ground. Oh man, that shit's crazy, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
like the bar. I like the bar. He said my mom. He was talking about his friend that was locked up or passed away. One of those. He said my mom who told me words would never hurt me.
when he
Then
had
I
to get
got
his
his
friend's name
name.
tatted on him. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Mm.
little shit like that. You be like, man, that nigga Twerk is a different fucking animal. And he proved it tonight because he was able to come into a hostile event where the crowd wasn't really engaged. He was the first one out of all three battles before him. He's the fourth battle, Cole. He was the first one to snatch that crowd from beginning to end and put him in the palm of his hand, even though You know, they still was a little shaky,
That-
but he had the best crowd control out of all of them coming into his battle, and he executed his
I
rounds very well. And the dog couldn't get that going. And to me, that shows when you are the best, when you are one of those vets, when you can control a hostile crowd and get them to still, you know what I'm saying, listen to what you got to say. So to me, Twerk showed veteran status and he showed GOAT status. And I think he's the best in the
yeah,
world at this current time. I don't
yeah,
think nobody
man.
wants to battle Twerk right now.
Oh,
Nobody
the
wants to battle
oil
Twerk.
scheme, when he did that oil scheme part. Oh,
Yeah,
that was dope. Oh, smart move when he brought out Arsenal, man. That was dope,
that
though,
was
man.
crazy too. You know what I'm saying? Flag on the play. And he said, don't call holding. Hey man, that shit. Yeah, Twerk. He was exactly what I expected Twerk to be for a Big K battle. He came out prepared, fully prepared, and he knew it was nothing the dog can do with him. And he had a chip on his shoulder for that last year Cody thing because he knew he came in second to Big Dog. So he like, I'm gonna fuck you up tonight because they put me second during Black History Month, nigga.
Yeah, that was dope, though, man. That was dope by Twerk, though. I definitely had him winning going into the battles, had him winning, but with a 30, man, I didn't expect this at all. I expected a little bit more from Big K. Obviously, that wasn't the case at all. And maybe I don't know, but it seems like it's the champion of the year slump that people tend to get when you win champion of the year, man. Normally, it's just people toys
not
that's
not Geechi.
yeah, that's true. Not Geechi. um, okay, let's move on over, man. Over to the next battle, man. The next battle, who they have? Swamp versus T Rex. I was not a fan of this battle at all, man.
It wasn't what I thought it would be. I expected way more from that battle, but I can also blame the crowd though, dog. Like the crowd just was fucking up. You know, Rex already is, you know what I'm saying, like gonna be out of breath when he rapping and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he can't fight the crowd and rap. Like that nigga just ain't can't do all that shit because he ain't got enough breath, motherfucking control to do that shit. And Swamp was very calm, chill, and had way more control. And I feel like Swamp won all 3 rounds.
Yeah, I had Swamp all 3 rounds. The polls actually had Swamp winning 75-25.
How about that
Um,
second round, drug round?
oh yeah, the drug talk. I think they both agreed to it. That was interesting though.
But
I'm like,
would you have thought that Swamp was gonna beat the shit out that nigga with his own game?
no, I did not think about that. I remember. Shout out to Danny. He does his little top 10 list, and when he mentioned, I had a conversation with him when it comes to drug talk bars. He says T Rex does it better than anybody. Like he's the originator.
Right.
Like why Easy is such a huge fan of him, because Easy definitely could relate to that, and I didn't think Swamp could outclass him with drug tug bars. I wouldn't have think that.
And he
If
outclassed him clear.
you ask me to put on money who would win in a drug talk round, I'm taking T Rex clear, not even
Exactly.
close.
And we'd all lost our damn money.
Yeah, man. But I was not a huge fan of this battle. I said this battle was a smoke break battle. This battle was not entertaining to me at all.
Swamp
Um,
was entertaining. It just T
yeah,
Rex wasn't that entertaining.
I don't know. I don't. Was it really the crowd or was it T Rex
Hey, Swamp slammed his
performance?
hat so much he made T Rex say, "You made it look corny."
That was
I think
dope though.
Swamp
That's
slammed
why.
his hat every bar.
Yeah, man, that was dope though. What Swamp did. I like the lids bar. The
Oh
can't
yeah,
get a hat
yeah.
with your lid closed. That I
Uh
thought that
huh.
was cool also. But this was
He
probably
said he said he said the microwave make that work like when you type your passcode in the iPhone too many times.
Ugh.
Yeah. Hit that
Yes,
nigga with the drug
Swamp
balls.
man. Swamp definitely. People might consider it a top 5 from Cody. You look at the dude's resume. He's been putting in work, man, this year.
Swamp is top tier, and he's a superstar. He just proved it again tonight.
All right, man. So let's move on to the next battle, man. And it was um what was it? We had
Well,
Av.
that was actually before that, but yeah, Avers A Ward.
Yeah, so that was actually the
This was a
first.
shaky night for A Ward. This was not really A Ward's one of A Ward's better nights. Um, that crowd wasn't no help, and I think A Ward tried something in the first. Now A Ward freestyled majority of his first, and I think it was because he didn't think the crowd was paying attention to the riddance. He didn't want to waste them, or he didn't think they was gonna hit like they should have. So he freestyled a lot of his first round rebuttaling and talk about like polo shirt, talk about you didn't have a horse on your shirt because you can't put a horse on your shirt or something like that. That polo bar, everything he was rapping about was freestyles,
Right.
and I think that kind of backfired on him a little bit because Av was just walking him down slowly, and Av got better all 3 rounds, and just like walked him down. Like and A Ward was cool, but it just wasn't. He seemed a little bit shaky, nervous. The freestyles wasn't hitting like that, and you see him stumble a little bit and get kind of caught. I don't know. It wasn't A Ward's best night. Av took advantage, and I think Av is the lead for Cody now over Tay Rock.
Um the closest round was the first round for me.
Yeah,
After that, the rest was history. Hayward had some moments. He had he spent training for a crib, only to lose to
the
blood
blood
pressure.
pressure.
He had the I'm a Chiefs fan. I got a mansion. My home's nice. He had that.
That
Ab,
was a freestyle too.
yeah, he said, and no, Ab was like, and you know, you know, boys nice because you white. Otherwise, you would have been Dre Dennis. I'm
Great
like,
Dennis. That
wow.
was a cold bar, dog. That was cold. I was like, damn.
Oh, another bar that I like from Ab. He said, that damn damn that this little team y'all got damn that little team you got, y'all never knew I could trust a bishop when Raheem got shot.
Oh yeah, that was fire. That juice bar, that was fire too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I had Av. He was just he. Av is to me right now. Av is the Cody.
Av polls in this one 93% to 7. That was the biggest
Damn.
lopsided win. Even A Ward even conceded. I mean, he had no choice. He even
He had
said the
no
deal.
choice.
Yeah, I was surprised by this, and I'll admit I did pick A Ward to win this battle. I originally predicted A Ward would win this battle. I kind of felt like just what A Ward had to offer, rebuttals, freestyle, and then he writes really good also. And I kind of felt like I was gonna see that type of A Ward, and obviously we did not. And Ab is on a roll right now, man. Who I don't know who's gonna stop Av right now. I don't know if Av have any battles left right now, but you know, um,
He's quick. To me, Tay Rock has numerous. He has a few losses this year, like Jazz the Rapper. You could argue he lost to Big K, and he also just lost to somebody else recently.
but here's the thing that I'll defend. The Tay Rocks.
Who did he just lose to? He lost to Chef Trez just 30 though.
Yeah, yeah, Chef Trez and Jazz, back to back 30s.
Back to
So
back
here,
30s. You can't
so
give
here,
Tay Rock the Cody with back to back 30s.
here's the thing that
He did too fucking much though. He battled too much. He fucked it up.
here's the thing that I'll try to defend rock fans, even though I can. The only thing I could say is, at the end of the day, when it comes to Cody, it is more than one category. But those two thirties that Rock got, it does not look
It can't
good.
when you put him next to Av, who's been damn near flawless all year. Just 30 hollow, 30 A Ward. Like, come on, dog. Like, it's just you can't. eh, Av hasn't lost. You can argue damn near ain't lost a round.
Mm.
You can almost argue that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure they're gonna argue a few places he say he lost round, but the fact that we can say that and we can't say that for Rock, Tells you where the Cody should be
I don't
going.
know. I don't know what's wrong with Ab, but he's on a rampage right now.
He is on a rampage. Does he have any other battles lined up this year?
I'm not sure if he have any left. I know, I think right now, I think the guys that people should be talking about for champion of the year is definitely Av, definitely Tay Rock, and obviously T Top. I think people should be talking about T Top also for
Yeah.
champion of the year. But
Yeah.
J2 and Snake Eyes, man.
Damn. I had J2 all 3 rounds.
So did I.
All 3 rounds, dog. Like, I think the second um, Snake messed up trying to attack Rock Lee, and that didn't work at all. Um, and then he started talking about his ex and shit like that. It was like, I don't know where you're going with this, Snake. And at the same time, J2 is like punching on this nigga, just punching on this nigga all 3 rounds comfortably, calling him every bitch in the world. And I don't know where Snake, I don't know what Snake was trying to do, but the approach he took for J2 in Atlanta was horrible. You talking all this gay stuff and trans kids, and you can't attack the gays in Atlanta, Snake. What the fuck are you thinking? That's not gonna work, dog. You in they home, nigga. Like that shit crazy. I just think
Wow.
Snake had the all wrong approach all the way around, and J2 was perfectly ready. He's a Bags and Bodies member that went far in the tournament. He's in Atlanta. Like the odds were all against Snake, and he took the wrong goddamn road. So J2
Well,
3-0.
one thing I gotta say about Snake, man, you ain't gonna get Daddy Myers if you keep losing battles.
Yes, he will. Danny don't
uh,
give a fuck.
and Daddy don't want to battle him. He's told me that many times. Like, I do not want to battle this guy because I know what's gonna happen.
I mean, one thing about Snake Eyes battles is it's never really no diss to Snake Eyes, but the footage is never really like the battles don't never live up to the promo,
Yeah,
and
and
that's a
that's
big thing.
and that's the reason why I tweeted that some people may think I was taking a shot at him. I'm like, dude, Snake Eye. I like when people were tweeting it. I'm like, dude, you guys surprised Snake Eyes lost the battle? When does Snake Eye ever win a battle?
Yeah, he don't win that often. I
I mean, I'm
mean,
not
but
saying he doesn't win.
he does
I'm gonna
win, but
say,
not he don't match his promo. Let me put it that way. He don't match his promo.
yeah, man. I had J2 all 3 rounds in this battle. I originally had JT going into this battle.
He told
J
Snake, nigga, I put hands and feet on Snake. Now you a salamander.
Yeah, J2 all 3 rounds. I think he had one of the best performances of the night. I think J2. I think he should be in the top 15 or 20 in champion of the year right now. I think he's had
J2
that.
been on a nice little run. He should be up
Yeah,
there.
yeah, he's J2 very, very underrated year. I think people should pay attention to what the guy has done, and he's battled like some big names also with some solid performances. So shout
Yeah.
out to J2. Before we get out of here, man, um, can we agree Geechi and Hitman was the battle of the night?
Battle of the night, definitely.
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
every other battle was one sided.
yeah, this was the closest battle. If you look at the polls, this was close.
Yeah.
Um, performance of the night.
Performance of the night. For me, it's between Geechi and Twerk. Um,
Wow. Okay.
I think, I mean, because I feel like their rounds were, I mean, their material and their performance was. I feel like Twerk had the cleanest performance of the night with the crowd and how he controlled it. I think Twerk had the cleanest performance, and then Geechi followed suit. But I don't know. I think because the way Twerk beat the dog, I just think I wasn't expecting the dog to lose 3-0, nigga, at all.
Me too.
So
Me too.
I think I got Twerk as performance of the night. But if you got Geechi or Hitman, I'm not gonna like argue with you. But I couldn't see you giving. I can't even see myself giving Hitman over Geechi. I think Geechi was the best performer in the main event. So I don't know, dog. I got twerk. I got twerk. I got twerk as my performer of the night.
68% gave it to New Jersey Twerk.
Yeah, I got twerk as my performer of the night for sure.
Yeah, I got Twerk
That nigga went in
also.
there and beat the shit out Big K, nigga. Like Big K don't
He
get
beat
he
the
don't lose like that.
he beat the champion of the year, man.
That made him look uncomfortable.
Yeah, man. Well,
Called
man.
that nigga the white Drake Dennis.
Well, man, we're not gonna spend too much time on here, man. We're gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna let you give your shout outs really quick before we roll out.
Shout out MBS, man. Shout out my dogs at MBS. Make sure y'all go check out In My Way. New video out now on my channel. And the track is out on all streaming platforms. Check it out for your boy. Appreciate y'all. And salute Keo, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Bumpy, man. He like I said, he got a new video out. He's not has a new video out in my way. On his YouTube channel right now. You could go type in Bumpy Bars or First Watch Finest to see his latest video that's out right now. Shout out to you for pulling up, man. It's been a minute. This is the MBS Uncensored Bags and Bodies Power Mode Moves recap. Until then, man, that's Bumpy. I'm Keo, MBS Uncensored.